So what's up guys, Box here, and welcome to some brand new and exclusive gameplay of the MotoGP 19 game. So I've been kindly sent this gameplay footage over by Milestone, so let's take a look into it. So it's a race as Valentino Rossi at the Dutch Grand Prix out at Assen. One of the best Grand Prix on the calendar in my opinion. I absolutely love that track. Love racing it on here as well. As you can see, Valentino coming in these corners nice and hot, and I'm assuming that this is just an AI controlling the bike. It's looking very smooth. So yeah, that's my only thinking. It must be this new neural AI controlling the player. If not, this guy who's racing as Valentino, very smooth and controlled. The MotoGP games can be pretty challenging to get into, but once you get into them, it's all good fun. But as you can see, I've been very kindly provided with 2 point of views. So we've got the cockpit cam, and we've got the normal chase cam, which I use in my videos, and most of you guys probably use as well. But this cockpit cam is the start of this race that you're going to see. We only get up to about lap 3 in this race. We only got about 3 minutes of gameplay, but it is a lot to get our teeth into for now. But as you can see, the AI being very aggressive, and look at that, a sight we're used to seeing this so far this season. One of the Petronas Yamahas in front of the factory Yamaha, so the satellite team, or what would have been called the satellite team. Don't have satellite teams now, but them getting ahead of Valentino and Vinales on the factory Yamahas. So that's a realistic sight, I guess you could say. Carrying on then, getting back to the chase camera. Let's just dig our teeth in a little bit deeper. So as you can see, as we've already seen from the previous gameplay released by Milestone, there's the new user interface and the new HUD that's up on the screen. You can see actually it's very similar to MotoGP 18, but they tweaked it a little bit. The gear dashboard display in the bottom right has a lot more detail, looks a lot more cooler than last year. So it shows all your standard stuff, and we've got the anti-wheelie engine braking and traction control sliders at the bottom, and you can see them working away as they flash up and stuff. Also looks to be a tyre indicator. Is that? It looks like a tyre indicator to me. It's on a little preview screen. I can't remember what it looks like on the full screen. So yep, the new HUD looking pretty nice. Really liking the consistent clean look that we got on this game. And then the next thing you'll probably notice, the improved animation of the riders. A little bit more of a wobble from Valentino, like you can see his head wobbling, his body's shaking a little bit more. The bike's tiny little tweaks, little movements from the rear of the bike there as we're coming down onto the brakes. So looking all good. These little tweaks to the animations make it a little bit more realistic, because obviously they are travelling at high speed, lots of wind which can push the rider around. So good to see that Milestone have captured that. So the graphics, they're looking pretty similar to MotoGP 18, but that little bit improved lighting and shading, that sort of visual improvement. So I'm going to do a direct comparison to MotoGP 18 so we can see that and break that down a little bit more. So I won't touch in on that as much. The sounding a little bit, again, a little bit of improvement from last year. I'll cover it more in the side-by-side comparison video that we'll do. And another thing you'll notice, the AI, as you can see already, I've already seen in this race, I mean, the AI being very aggressive, Valentino coming under attack and losing out a few positions at the start. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Steam page. So you haven't heard of Steam. Steam is where PC gamers get all their games from, and MotoGP 19 has been listed on the Steam page. So I'm going to go in and talk a little bit about that, because it gives us a little bit of an insight a bit further into what else we could see in the game. So as we already know, we've got the 2019 content, MotoGP, Moto2, Moto3 and Red Bull Rookies classes to race in on 19 tracks. Again, same as MotoGP 18, we had all that last year, obviously with 2018 season. This year as well, we've got historic riders. We had that last year and we've had that on previous games, but this time out we're going to get 50 riders, 35 bikes and 3 additional tracks. So I do wonder what those tracks are, and I'm looking forward to racing on them, so that'd be cool. Hopefully we can race on them online as well. That'd be pretty cool. The Steam page also mentions the neural AI compete with faster, smarter and more accurate AI based on machine learning that will identify your actions and react accordingly. The best racing experience ever is waiting for you, so that does sound really cool. I'm really looking forward to playing against these AI. Dedicated servers then, so we're now getting dedicated servers for multiplayer. We've seen the multiplayer trailer already and it looks pretty good. Very exciting. Hopefully it kicks off a bit more action in the MotoGP online community, I guess. Sometimes when I go on the game, especially now, there aren't many people playing the game, so hopefully it keeps it going a little bit longer, especially with the esports scene as well for that, for the MotoGP games. One of the big things as well, customization and graphics editor. So we've got customization already, I guess you could say. We could pick your own helmet, pick your own gloves and boots, and that's about it really. We've seen in the past we had a livery editor on MotoGP 17, I want to say, where you manage your career mode. But this time out, we're going to be able to combine font, shapes, customize your helmet, and download ones created by other players. So that's going to be interesting. So a lot more customization in terms of the helmets and stuff, and that's one thing that was lacking, I think. Some of the designs for the career mode helmets, they were okay, but this time out, we're going to be able to create your own, I guess. Looking at career mode, it seems there's going to be a new type of career mode, a pro career, race like a real pro. I mean, what could that mean? Is that going to be like they had on F1 before, a pro career mode where you can only race in cockpit cam and that sort of thing, and it's on like the hardest difficulty? Is it going to be something like that? Because that will be pretty interesting. Locked to cockpit cam on this on these MotoGP games for me is very difficult. I struggle a lot, but I'll definitely want to have a go on that new pro career mode. And then finally we've got bike development. Of course, we've already had this in the game. But this time out, we're going to be able to run dedicated tests in career mode to work on the different aspects of the bike. So we've got the traction control, we've got the engine brake, we've got the anti-wheelie, we've got the engine and the chassis. So no suspension and stuff like that. So they've tweaked the development of the bike slightly, including these dedicated tests in the career mode. So that's going to be interesting. Spice it up a little bit, switch it up from the previous games. So we'll see how that plays out in the game when we come to our career mode. And then finally it says a little bit about planning your strategy to be the best. Just like a real championship, you have a limited number of new engines and tyres available. So we're now going to have a limit on the engines and tyres that we can use throughout the season. So I'm guessing there's going to be there is tyre wear. Presumably there's going to be tyre wear for the AI. I've noticed that the AI at the minute on the MotoGP games don't seem to have that tyre wear affecting them. Or at least it seems that way. They might do, but it feels that way to me. So hopefully this time out we can see the tyre wear impacting the AI. Especially if we're going to have like a limited number of engines and tyres as well. So that must mean that the engine is going to have a lifespan on it. So that could be pretty interesting. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Like I say, thank you to Milestone again for sending out this this gameplay. Really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to sharing this video with you guys, so I'm going to get it uploaded as soon as I can. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Smash the like button if you did enjoy this video and you are looking forward to MotoGP 19. So put down your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to reply to every single one, and we'll have a little chat about this new game coming out in about 3 weeks time, I want to say 6th of June. So I guess for now I will see you in the next one.